Oh my goodness, is it good to be back. Hello my fellow Nuubcast friends, this is Djibouti and I'm going to be bringing you a 2v2 cast between me, Djibouti, and Psychopath, the purple Zerg. He matches his creep. Um, Against the blue Terran Cormius and the red Protoss Blade. So as you can read down here, we are versing a favored. Me and Psychopath just got promoted to Gold Saturday, so I mean we were happy about that. And we are versing Diamond 2v2 players. So we have a challenge set out for us. Anyways, this game is starting pretty standard, you know. I am going with the supply depot opening. Common with most Terrans. That's funny, he's doing the same thing. Pylon opening for the Protoss and the fake extractor to trigger early scouting opponents. To Overlord opening, yes. That's a rare one with the extractor. Anyways, enough with my terrible comedy. The scouting probe is coming in for the Protoss, whose name is Blade. Forgot that. Just like I forget everything in school. I am coming out with my scout later than theirs, but honestly it doesn't make that big of a difference. I will scout his barracks and his gateway. You know, macro's good. Everybody's keeping up. These guys are in Diamond, and Fisher, if he played more, I'm sure would be very close to that. I'm in Diamond. I don't ladder that much. I just love the game with a large passion. I think this has actually been the only game I've really ever played other than Age of Empires. I was in love with Age of Empires as a kid, and I remember me and my dad would just sit and play Age of Empires together. And of course he was actually pretty good, and I would just suck. And then the rest of the Nuubcast invited me. They're like, hey, actually Fisher was one of the key people in getting me to play StarCraft. It was Brood War at this point. He's like, hey dude, you gotta try out this game, because we're having LAN parties and we're playing it and we're having a blast. And I'm like, you know what, I'll try it out, because these guys are my role models. I mean, like, they are the coolest people to me. Blamus, Ender, Psychopath, all the whole group. I just love them all. And at this point I must have been 10, and I was like, sure, I'll try it out, because if they think it's cool, it's got to be cool. And I tried it out, and it took me, I think it took me a full day of playing to beat just a computer in Brood War. And actually there was one game that went, I literally went the whole, we mined out the whole map. Me and this computer were at a stalemate. And anyways, it progressed from there. So I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the game. I just flash to the past. We are going for the for a contain. I told him that earlier. I don't know if you caught that in the chat. And I told him to open Roach and Bailings. Actually, I think I'm gonna say Roachling here, or just Roach. Whatever. Because Roaches are very good in a contain. They can hold their ground well. I'm going to be opening up a reactor and a factory with Tech Lab, and they are going. This guy's going 3 racks and 4 gate. Cool, 4 gates. I love Protoss and 4 gate. These 6 Marines are moving out across the map. I am able to see this with the Zanaga. As you can see, I signal to Psychopath that these 6 Marines are making their way across the map. This Marauder is following up, and I do signal. No, I'm sorry. Psychopath signals here to show that they are probably going to be coming up the back rocks. Good call on his part. I would have been expecting it from the front. At this point, I only have a handful of Marines. Psychopath has like a bunch of Zerglings and 2 Roaches, as you can obviously see. Some more Roaches are in the making for him. These Marines are just shooting their little hearts out at this at these rocks. Stalkers are coming down across the map. Probe is here. We are probably going to see a pylon placed out. Yes, we are. Oh my goodness, I called that. And I didn't know that because I had played the game or anything. My little siege tank and marine force is making their way to the other side, so we can hold up this area. These rocks are almost down, getting on red health. Psychopath brings his little army into this gas that looks very polluted. I think it could, if my Marines weren't wearing masks, they might be dead now. That's how bad it is. This siege tank, what the muff was that? Alright, I kind of went down the ramp. That could have been really bad for me. Blade is warping and stalkers down here. Another tank is joining the fray, not fro. Fro is short for afro. You can tell that I do well in vocabulary. So the stalkers are pushing up the ramp now. My poor Marines are surrounded. He's going to go for the tank pickoff. These roaches are coming in. This is a large force here. One tank goes down. My Marines are all down. Luckily, Psychopath has all these extra Zerglings coming in. They're going to get the no, psych. They're not going to get the surround on those. But he will be able to clean up this attack. And they have a few forces here, but I do not think it will be able to hold. They are going to be running back here. I have 2 siege tanks, a Marine, and they actually are able to hold off here. Psychopath is doing an excellent job on keeping up a unit count. Roaches are at 6 here, and just a handful of Zerglings. I'm yelling push, not knowing that they are still here, very ignorant of me. Stim is going down now for the blue Terran, whose name I told you I could not remember. Command center going up for me, another factory, and another barracks coming up. Oh, actually, I do say check now, not realizing that my friend is losing precious units over here in an epic battle. Yes, Psychopath is a hero in my heart, and he should be in your hearts too. I have the loserist army loserist. Is that a word? I doubt it. I have a loser army over here. Not over there. Over here. I do throw in a few SCVs, because remember, in the beginning we did say we were going for a contain, even though this whole thing happened over here. We're going to try and do it anyways. Spinecrawler is being a total baller and just healing itself, even though it's bleeding out like every side. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that cannot be good. Psychopath is throwing up another Spinecrawler. I am moving out alone. Tell me I'm an idiot, because I did not move out with my friend. My friend being Psychopath, obviously. And they are coming back now. This could spell so much doom on me. All my SCVs are here. I haven't had time to set up. Here comes the Stalkers. Oh no. Psychopath is coming in with his army, but it's not going to be in time. Stim does come down. These Marines are doing their best. Siege tank does not even get a shot off when it gets up. And they are going to be able to clean up my attack. Except... No, they won't. They won't be able to clean up the Marines. And these Zerglings are going to come in. These Stalkers are going to be forced to retreat. And I do go ugh. Not because I'm mad at my partner, because I just suck. So we are going to be able to push these Stalkers back. We're going to hold here. 2 bunkers being set up. I have a siege tank back here. I should have rallied that in. Only one is rallied over to the to our front position. I have an expansion going up. We do have the blue Terran with an expansion. Brilliantly, Psychopath is going over to check these with going over to check the expansion with his Zerglings, and he does see it. All these Stalkers are coming in. They do knock down one of the bunkers. Another bunker finishes. Roaches are getting a little bit caught out of position, but with a quick grab, Psychopath is able to hold them back. Bunker trying to get set up again, but fails, like for the second time. This bunker is taking some heavy hits. I don't think it will be able to keep up. These SCVs do get here, but a little late. I'm pretty sure Psychopath is going to become famous for his Zergling harass, because if you watched the last game with him and Ender, you just saw, I think Psychopath got like the most ridiculous number of kills with his Zerglings, just running back and forth from base to base, while Ender brilliantly microed the enemy out of their base. That Marine just did not follow orders. Oh my goodness! I did not catch that tank in time, so I just lost a free tank. They just got a free tank there, and I lost a far from free tank. They do have siege tanks set up now. 2 siege tanks. Stalkers here. Another bunker trying to be... 2 bunkers trying to be set up. Stalkers make a quick move out, but they realize they are not going to be able to take these siege tanks. My Marines are injured back here. More roaches are joining the fray. Siege tanks, Marines. are coming in. Hatchery being placed down for... Oh my gosh! I suck so much. I think I lose another siege tank. That makes 2 siege tanks. You know how much that could help right now? Insane amounts. These 3 siege tanks do get set up. Our army's back here. Bunkers are falling quickly. This one only has 2 in it. Stimmed up Marines and Marauders. Stalkers knocking out these siege tanks. And right now, it's not looking good. These Stalkers do get taken out. I say push up, not realizing that these Marauders and Marines did die. This is all that's left. Looking pretty pitiful right now compared to this little army up here. And here they come. Looks with the final push on our contain. They break the bunker. Marines are falling fast. Roaches are even falling faster. Siege tanks blowing the guts out of these Marines. I am pulling these 2 siege tanks back. Right now, back at base, it is looking pretty scary for me and Psychopath. I do have a starport coming up. I told Psychopath we need to get air. He has his spire going up because he is very good at listening. Oh man, we're gonna get some free drone kills for Blade. Oh, and he has Blink. I forgot to tell you guys. Blink. He blinks in, kills a bunch of drones. Here comes the Blue Terran. I have 3 siege tanks and a few Marines. Luckily, there are all these Zerglings. Draw the fire off of this tank, and those Zerglings are going to be able to clean up that siege tank and this siege tank. So that's 2 siege tank kills. These Stalkers are going to be forced to retreat. They're probably going to use their awesome Blink to get out of there. If you haven't been looking at the production tab, Psychopath is getting level 1 upgrades. Blade is expanding. And Cloaked Banshees are going down for the Blue Terran. So yes, we were able to hold off that little attack. It wasn't much, but we were able to hold it off with minimal losses. We did lose a few drones. Oh man, I missed it, but there was some more excellent Zergling harass over here. So bad that he is forced to bring these guys over. I think what played a huge role in this is all the harass that Psychopath was doing. Like, he would constantly hit up this expansion, so he could not get that second base running, meaning he could not switch to that much higher tech. I am telling Psychopath to place a ling here so we can see if they're going to try and come in through our back door. These Stalkers are just moving around back here. I have 2 siege tanks and 3 pretty much dead Marines. If they could be missing limbs, they would be missing all but their left leg. I do ping the map over here. We see these Stalkers coming around. We're not sure if they're going to do harass over here. Again, these siege tanks are here for protection. There was some more Hellion harass over here. I missed it again. Gosh darn it. I have Cloak coming up for my Banshees. I got these Banshees actually so I could deal with the tanks from our good buddy Blue Terran. Yes, that's his name. 2 Banshees are out on the field for him. 3 siege tanks, some Marines, and a Marauder. Again, his army is so much smaller thanks to some nice harass on the expansion by Psychopath. Not much is happening. Bunch of siege tanks coming out. I am pumping crazy amounts of siege tanks out from these 2 factories. And reactors going down on 3 out of my 4 barracks. 2 Banshees are out on the field for me too. And here comes the big push. These siege tanks are able to get a free siege tank kill. All the SCVs come off. They realize that, you know, this is not where they want to go, so they're going to back off over here. Little do they know, this army of mutes has come out for Psychopaths, and they do run up. These Stalkers are just getting melted away. Banshees cloak and take out that siege tank. That's just what they were meant for. 2 siege tanks coming in, and they are going to be forced to retreat. That was pretty much a slosh in my mind. Now we have my army here. 3 Banshees are back here. I'm going to be forced to pull all my SCVs off the line. I did lose a bunch, and now I have this huge ball of stuff. Mutalisks are going to be taking down this pylon. And I'm going to be coming in here. I do scan. Marines are able to take out 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Yes, he did not move his Banshees, and I'm able to knock out his harass before he gets the the command center kill. And now we have this nice big army. These stalkers are moving out across the field. I don't know why. Maybe to push for some aggression. Mutalisks are taking out crazy amounts of probes right now. Stalkers do come in contact with this huge army right here. Blade leaves the game, and Cormius, just the blue Terran leaves too. And folks, that is all I have for you. These 4 stalkers were trying to come in, but they just missed the cut. Not that they would want to come into this anyways. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't watched any of the TSL, which I don't know why you wouldn't have, the round of 32 was awesome. Lots of upsets, lots of heroes being made. Thorzane is a total hero in my mind. He played so brilliantly. If you're gonna look up anybody's game, look up his versus Fruit Dealers. Just stellar play, stellar play. So yes, that is all I have to say to you, which is kind of sad. I know you're like, no, please talk some more, but I really do have to go because I need to ladder it up so I can use my bonus pool before they take it all away from me for season 2. So without any further words, I'm leaving. See you guys. Yeah, tune in next time.